I'd like to talk about three critical issues facing our city: financial deficit, traffic, and managed growth. Let's start with money. I served as Vice President, Chief Compliance Officer with a financial services company. We manage more than $40 billion in assets. I'll bring financial management skills to your council. Why is this skill needed? Our city failed 4 consecutive financial audits and missed the warning signs. We are now in a revenue deficit of $1.3 million, and next year that will grow to $5.2. The only way out of a deficit is either increase taxes or cut back expenses. Our city leaders plan to ask for some taxes to be increased and plan to cut operational expenses as well as some capital improvement projects. Even with these proposals, the 5.2 deficit will not be closed. There will still take a need for close monitoring for several years to get back on track. The financial reality is we are still spending more than we're taking in. This is not sustainable. We need our expenses to be within the city's ability to pay for them. The situation needs a council experienced in financials. And with my 35 years as an executive in financial services, I'll bring that skill. Next up is traffic. Our region is experiencing unprecedented growth, and with this comes more traffic. This needs both regional and local solutions. Regionally, counties are working together for freeway improvements. For example, new access will link drivers from Maple Valley and Black Diamond areas over to I-405 to relieve pressure on State Route 18. That's good news for Issaquah, as it will reduce drivers avoiding State Route 18 by cutting over to Issaquah streets. And there's work we can do locally. Road improvements for Newport Way, high-density developments placed near transit centers, new routes for that last mile to get drivers from home to transit centers, and we can partner with employers for company buses to move residents that work in Bellevue, Redmond, and Seattle. And with all this growth, we need to manage development to maintain our town's character. When residents are asked what character they want to preserve, the answer is often that small town character where people lived in your front street. It's a town with real historic buildings and businesses that are locally owned and unique. This definition matches Old Town in our central area, and to preserve our character means preserving this area. 2 actions are underway to preserve character and manage growth. First, code changes are underway for the Old Town sub-area plan that will limit building height and appearances to preserve character. And second, the city's strategic plan limits growth to the valley so that hillside neighborhoods are preserved while high-density developments are placed on the valley floor. Growth is further managed as development municipal codes are updated to maintain the aesthetics of our city. For example, the Hillside Overlay Code prevents developers from slicing away steep hillsides to squeeze in high-rise buildings. I am proud of our community. It is inclusive, it is family-friendly. On council, I will bring financial skills, I will listen, and I will make sure that you get clear and transparent communications. Your vote matters. Vote for experience.